um, you know, it was interesting to get the invitation to come here today, because everyone who knows me knows that I am not a religious person. To come here on a religious holiday was to me like, what are they thinking? What are they thinking? So I had to really read, what is Palm Sunday? What do they do? What is it about? And what I really came to find was, it was exactly what this lady back here said. You know, the Palm Sunday story that they tell of Jesus going into Jerusalem and riding in on a donkey, and going in as a king, as a victorious king, and that they had thrown the palm fronds in front for him to walk as a sign of acceptance and yes, you know, we believe in who you are. But what was this allegory really about? And the lady back here has really given a wonderful story when she said that it's about giving up of addiction and affliction. And it really is about that. What was happening was, you know, in the allegory they say that he rode in on a donkey. And they say, because I did some reading, that he was offered a horse. And he didn't want a horse to ride in on, because a donkey really says, I'm like you. Right. I am one of you. Didn't say I'm going to go in a Rolls Royce. Didn't say I'm going to go in a new Cadillac. Didn't say I'm going to go in like that. You go in, once you've come to the place of knowing who you really are, you don't need all of that to show and to prove. You know, we have a thing here within the science of mind, that if you don't have a big car, if you don't have a big house, if you don't have all these things, that you must not know the truth. You must not know the truth. And the truth is that what we're really here to do is to find out about ourselves, and to find out about the magic that is within us, and the abilities that spew from us, and the things that we're capable of doing that we are not aware of. We are only aware, you know, they say we use 7% of our brain. I say we use a lot less than that. You know, the thing is, the brain is working all of the time, but we don't utilize it. We don't believe it. We don't live in a way that has faith in what it tells us and what we're able to learn from it. So what you do is you begin to throw things off about how things work. I overslept this morning. I'm still jet lagging like a crazy person apparently, and I overslept, which of course threw Dolores off in getting, you know, in trying to get me here, doing me a favor, and here I'm getting there late. But you know, we got here a minute before 11 or whatever. You know, that's faith. That's understanding that whatever you have planned is going to happen, but you have to know that that's on a positive side or a negative side. That we are always using this power. We are always using it to do whatever. And having faith is telling yourself that whatever I'm doing, I know that there is a power that is within me that I direct. That I direct. So what was this allegory about? It was about this person who rode into town on a donkey, coming in feeling very much one with the common man, knowing that he also had gone through a need to throw off these afflictions and these addictions. He's coming in as a person who finally knew who he was. He was coming in victorious in that way. It is said he came to overthrow the Romans. It is said he came in to overthrow some of the religious leaders. I mean, all the reading I did, it's like, okay, you know, this is a story. So let's allow ourselves to look at it in that way. Came in to show the victory over himself. And that is what we're here to learn to do, is to learn how to be victorious in ourselves. What is it I need to know about myself? What is it that I need to learn about who I am? How do I need to learn how to work and be with everyone else in this world, and to be able to make this world a cohesive, wonderful place to be? How can I become all that I am, all that I already am, I already am all of that I need to be. But we have a blindness, and it is our lack of faith in who we are. And that is, you know, for the lesson to be about faith, it's a very good thing, because I want you to really have a new look at what faith is. Faith is knowing that when you get up in the morning and you've made a plan, and you plan to be here at this place at a certain time, that everything will be moved from before you that will stop you from getting there. There'll be nothing that'll keep you from your goal. Nothing keeps you from where you need to go if you have it set, because all the powers that be within this world are going to work with you.
Yes, good.
Doesn't matter what it is you're looking to do. And again, this works in a both positive and a negative way, because we are so strong we can make anything happen. So when things begin to happen to you that you don't like, you better look within yourself and know the thoughts that have brought you to that point. I was talking with Dolores earlier this week, and one of the things that came up was some things that are happening within us. And I said, isn't it wonderful to have gotten to the point where you understand it's about you? Where you understand that you brought it in, as Cosby will say, I brought you into the world and I'll take you out. And that is the thing, that whatever is in our life is what we brought in. You know, whether you know it or not, you're living in faith, because there's no other way to live. There is no other way to live. There's no this, that, or the other. It's all about faith, but it's where you place it. So the thing you need to learn more than anything is you are a person created out of faith. This whole being of you is made of faith. How am I using my faith? That is the key to everything. So when in this allegory, when he rode in and went in and came in victorious, this is the way we need to be in our everyday life. We need to be riding and moving in a way of victory. I am victorious over all things. I know the answer to all things. I am capable of all things. You live from a point of victory, and not, as we've been taught, that you're living from a point of defeat, and that you have to fight your way to victory. You do not have to. Open your eyes so that you can see who you really and truly are. So, when this person rode into town, yes, they were victorious because they'd thrown off everything that they'd ever been told about who and what they are. They'd given all of that up and had come to the point of understanding, I am that I am.